Hi everybody, Marty Rubin, Director of Sales of the Argyle Theater, and it's my pleasure to be with Gina Milo, starring as Ulla in The Producers.
Yes.
Welcome, Gina.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so great to be here. It's my debut at the Argyle, and I'm loving my experience.
Well, we're thrilled that you're here. It's just great. I'm going to describe Ulla to the people that may not have seen The Producers before. Would it be fair to say from the outside it'd be like a blonde Swedish bombshell with an unbelievably over-the-top accent?
That's pretty accurate. She's a little bit knowing and a little bit innocent at the same time.
Yes, she has some very wonderful qualities.
Yes.
I'd say one of the things I really love is when she talks about herself in the third person.
Yes, I enjoy that too, because sometimes I do that with myself, by the way.
Yes, like you forewarn us. Ulla is now going to, and you never know.
Ulla wakes up at this time, Ulla likes this, Ulla's going to dance maybe.
Yes, and we are very well aware what Ulla likes to do at 11 o'clock.
Yes.
That has a special meaning. For people that have not seen the show,
you have to find out what that
That's
is.
right, you have to find out what that means.
But
exactly.
You won't regret coming for that one.
That's right. What was your initial reaction when you heard that the Argyle Theater was doing The Producers?
I hope I get to do it. I love this show so much. It's one of the most perfectly written pieces. It's so fun. And right now, I feel like we all just need a little bit of joy. And this, you just can't help but laugh and smile, and it has heart too.
Yes.
So it's, there's a lot based in truth, and then it's over the top. And it's just, I feel like it's just what we need right now.
It's true. Well, it's Mel Brooks, so you know it's going to be over the top.
Everything he does, right? It's so perfectly, it's so wrong, it's right.
Right. You're laughing at stuff you can't believe you're laughing at, right?
Exactly.
So there's some really wonderful, memorable characters. Let me ask you, did you study like Uma Thurman in a movie?
I didn't watch.
Okay. Do you study past productions to see how other people have done the role?
I did initially, when I first did it a few years back.
Right.
I just kind of, because I couldn't believe I was doing the part, and I said, well, I better have a frame of reference. So I tried to stalk the production as much as possible. I saw a little bit of the film, and I thought, you know what, let me just go and research Swedish people. So I went that direction instead.
Right.
And I worked on my accent, and I worked on like what we think of Swedish people, because some of it is, a spoof on Swedish people.
Well, the accent, I mean, obviously they teach you or give you an idea of what you want, but do you play the accent a little bit more like you want to?
Way more, yes.
Okay.
I really dive into it.
Right. There's some very interesting words that you come up with. I can't help. I think of all week I'm what, tidy oop.
I know. That one's written in.
Okay.
So I can't claim that one. I just kind of really lean into it. That's what I can claim.
Well, let me ask you, from a personal side, I see all the shows, so I feel like I've been walking around yelling, "Be out of stock and bloom, be out of stock and bloom," all week. Is there any cure for this that you could come up with?
No, because I go home singing the songs all the time, especially songs I'm not in. And even in my own life, since I did the show the first time, I say tidy you at home. I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to tidy you. Like, I can't, it's just one of those infectious shows.
Yes. Now, I played baseball in my life, so I always relate things to baseball. So, in baseball, you have your relief pitchers that are in the bullpen, and they don't get into the game maybe for an hour before the game starts. So they have to prepare. Right?
Yeah.
How do they prepare? So now you come into the show, I don't know if it's an hour, but it's
just about.
So how do you prepare when everybody else has been on stage and you got to jump in and hit your mark right away?
There really is no preparing for that. The only thing I can do is stretch, because I can't really vocalize because there's a show going on.
Right.
So it's kind of like being shot out of a cannon.
Yes. Well, most of your scenes are with Max Bialystock and Leo Bloom.
Oh, I couldn't ask for better people. On and off stage, they're just a dream, and it's so easy to fall in love with Richard because he's such a good human in real life, and then on stage he brings all of that heart, and it's just, he makes my work very easy.
The two of them are a dynamic comedy team, okay? And then you add you into the mix, and you know, there's this very special chemistry that I see on stage.
Thank you.
Does a chemistry like that happen naturally, or do you have to work to get a chemistry like that?
I think it's a natural thing. You can work for it. I've been in situations where I've had to work harder for it. But it's usually, especially in this instance, where you meet people and it's just that click, and you're like, oh, this is heaven. And this whole process has been heaven, from Evan to Antoinette to the whole cast. It's just been, the cast itself has been a chemistry dream.
Yes, I mean, this show is great. The audiences have been absolutely loving it. I mean, and as I said, you could see between the actors, and there's got to be, it's nice when, like you said, the people are very nice too. You know, that they're very talented, but that you all get along, and it feels that way.
It makes a big difference, it does.
Yeah.
And I feel like the audience can feel that energy. They may not understand it, but they can feel that we actually really love each other.
What would you say to people, there's a lot of people that have seen the producers, and they love coming back. We've had people here that have come and said they've seen it on Broadway, that this is as good as that, if not better, you know. But what would you say to someone who has never seen the producers? Why should they come and see Gina Milo and the rest of this talented cast at the Argyle Theater?
Because anyone who wants to laugh needs to see this show, because you're going to laugh so much. I still laugh just hearing the lines over the loudspeakers when I'm backstage, because it is just a very funny, perfectly written show, and you just won't regret this purchase of this ticket. You will laugh your way out of the theater.
Well, we want to thank Gina for coming by. She has a show coming up very soon, so we got to let her get backstage. But we welcome everybody to come out and see us. We just extended the show. It's going through April 27th due to the great ticket sales. So we have an extra 5 shows that we're doing. So we're very excited about that. So we look forward to seeing all of you out here at the Argyle Theater.